there's this guy, and by day he's a salesman. He just goes around selling people things. He goes in bars, hits on women, takes them home. But it turns out that he's actually something called a Black Guardian, which helps defend the human world from demons. And he is given a female partner who is actually a demon, and they are tasked with protecting this emissary. And this emissary is going to broker a treaty between the human and the demon world. Now, one of the best parts of this movie is the opening, the way that it builds up and gives you all the information you need in so little time. The way that it plays on basic human fears and the way that the creepy imagery that you see, it's great. The way that it establishes what its characters are and the way that it builds up the world and gives you the information you need, it really is excellent. This is from the same director as Ninja Scroll, and the problem with Ninja Scroll is that I didn't really care about the characters. This doesn't have that problem. It establishes things to make you care about the two people in this situation. One's a man, one's a demon, and their lives are really not that fulfilling. And the movie, every once in a while, will explore how these people's jobs affect their personal lives. Taki is the man, and he's this big, burly, handsome dude, but he doesn't have anyone. There's this conversation that he has while he's playing chess with one of his friends, where his friend tells him, you need to find someone you care about. And the movie doesn't explore it perfectly, but there's an arc there. There's something to his character other than just he's a big hero man. Makie is the woman. She's the demon lady who is working with the humans to try and broker this treaty between the demon world and the human world. And there's something to her character as well. Whenever she fights a demon, the demon calls her a traitor because she's kind of sold out her world. So she has to deal with that internal conflict. And there's something to her that makes you care more. And as time goes on, they develop a relationship, and you care about this relationship because you care about these characters. They don't feel like just shallow archetypes, they feel like people. Now, the action is cheesy. There's no way to get around it. Like, this sounds feel silly, it feels dated. I hate to say that, but it does. It's not directed in a way where you feel tense and like, oh my god, you're not looking around like, holy crap, this is so engaging. It's just there. However, they look super cool, and I love the hyper neon aesthetic that they go for. The lighting in these action scenes is very 80s, and it's very melodramatic, and it's just like hard red or hard blue, and it looks great. It's the same thing with the music. It's very 80s, it's very cheesy, but if you're into that type of thing, it's awesome. Now, some of the designs of the demons are really off-putting and creepy. It's that thing where, it's a human, but it doesn't move quite right. Some of those designs, they just get under your skin. They really do. It's great. Now, some of the regular character designs are pretty bland. Our two main characters are just a man and a woman. And there are 2 or 3 women in this movie that look like exactly the same. They got the pale skin and the red lips and all that. And there's some absurdly fetishistic imagery in this movie. It's kind of upsetting. There's a reveal towards the end of this movie where I feel like it kind of takes away the stakes of some of the other scenes. It's a reveal where it's a surprise and they find a way to make it make sense. It just takes away from the conflict of the movie a little bit. It makes some of those scenes feel a little bit less important. Guys, this movie is in no way a masterpiece or a revolution in anything, but it's a really solid movie with good characters, fun aesthetics, and a fun soundtrack. I'm gonna give Wicked City a B.